Now we're joined by goalkeeper Drake Callender, who has recently signed a contract extension with us. If you have any questions in the room, please raise your hand, and then we'll jump to the Zoom after. And we'll start with Michelle Kaufman, and then we'll go to Ian Hest.
Happy Valentine's Day. Congratulations. Can you talk about just what does it mean to get a contract extension, knowing that, they think enough of you to do that and to lock you in place? How does that affect your mindset going into the season? That's the first part of the question. And then second is just, where do you think the team is right now? We're 10 days out or whatever from season opener, just kind of how you feel the team is doing right now.
Yeah, thanks for the Valentine's Day and everything. I feel, I feel great. I think having been here for 3 years and kind of gone through each stage, whether it's as a bench player with the second team, getting some starts last season, I'm just extremely grateful that this club kind of sees something in me and that they're willing to offer me a contract, and just extremely, of course, grateful, but just it kind of puts me in a place where I know that I can kind of go for it and I can work even harder. I can give more. I can be more of a team player. Kind of gives me the go to just be my best self just every single day. And in terms of the team, I think the squad's looking great. We've added some new players this year. They're starting to bond with everyone well. And just overall, the vibes are very high. And, as we get closer to the season, you can start to feel the guys compete even harder, vying for those starting positions. So I think, we're building upon the culture we built last year. And I think the guys who we've added have been great this year.
One more follow-up just on that.
Go ahead.
Sergi's been out for a little bit since the Sarasota. How does that affect your preparation? Because he's, come in as a key player. And what have you seen of him so far? And just kind of what do you think he'll add once he is able to come back?
Yeah, Sergi's a very experienced player. Of course, he's played at a very high level for a lot of his career. I think he's going to bring a lot of good leadership. He's good on the ball. He communicates very well. So, yeah, it's great to have him on the team.
Next question, Ian Hest.
Drake, congratulations. What was the phone call like with family? Who'd you talk to? And what'd you say? What'd you guys talk about?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, to be able to, share that news with my family and friends is huge. I mean, they're the ones who've kind of seen the growth and kind of know where I come from and how hard I've worked to get here. So they were super excited. They were, they're always supporting me. And it's something that I'm extremely grateful for. Just a lot of gratitude around these moments like this. And it just makes me want to just play even better, work even harder for them too.
You mentioned working harder, and this sort of journey for you has been predicated on hard work for you. You mentioned going through the ranks for a couple of years now. Now that you have this couple of years of I guess stability and knowing that, is there a sense of that you have a different role on the team, or are you just more motivated? Where do you see your role as a goalkeeper and being able, we talk a lot about being able to see everything on the field and how you can communicate with your teammates?
Yeah, I think at this level, as a pro athlete, I think everyone's trying to get better, and that goes for me as well. I think each and every day I can challenge myself to be better than I was the day before. And that's a lot of the mindset around the guys on this team is everyone's in like that growth mindset. They're trying to improve their technique, their skill. And that's the kind of energy that we've been feeding off, is everyone's trying to improve. So for me, I'm just trying to be more of a leader, trying to support my team the best as I can as a goalkeeper, and I think in this position, there's always something that you can review upon and add to your game or get a little sharper in. So this year is just about maintaining the strengths that I have, and any other areas that I think I can improve on, turning those into strengths as well.
We'll go back to Michelle.
You're playing Montreal tomorrow, and then again in the season opener. Last year in the preseason against Montreal, Phil was saying, and Ahmed said that was a struggle for you, that game. And Phil said just before you came in that he felt that was a big turning point in your career, that game. Can you just, not to bring up bad memories, but just what happened in that game, and how do you think you might have learned from it, grown from it, and changed after that?
Yeah. I don't think it was a bad memory or a bad moment. We can always try and associate good and bad with these specific moments, but if you really use that game as a learning experience for me, I think that was something I needed in that moment to help me understand what I need to do to get better. And so I'm in more the space of regardless of what happens, whether it's a win, a loss, an error, a really good play, I'm just absorbing all this and using it to my advantage as I continue to grow.
Any other questions? Awesome. Thank you, Drake. Thank you, guys.